Hello everyone, good day to all. This is Mike Padua and we're back to our latest update. This is the English version of our weather analysis for today, Friday until Monday, another weekend, June 27 to 30, 2025. As you can see, we are on the last remaining days of June as we enter July. And so far, we are still having some quiet times without any tropical cyclone formation within the Philippine area of responsibility, except for those localized thunderstorms. And this is brought to you by Typhoon2000 and Naga College Foundation. But before we begin, we'd like to thank our partners, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands Sustainable with You. If you're interested, just click on the link up here. Or if you're watching via Facebook, visit the description page for more details regarding BPI Sustainable with You. The local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Legacion and our Honorable Congressman of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur, Congressman Gabi Bordado. So let's begin with our update. Here's the latest graph set that we created yesterday, valid until tomorrow, Friday. The two tropical cyclones that formed outside of the Philippine area of responsibility is already gone. Tropical depression Sepat has already accelerated to the northeast and became an extratropical cyclone or a middle latitude cyclone. Okay, that is composed of a warm and cold fronts. And while tropical depression 3W has made landfall over the northeastern tip of Hainan Island and into Leisure Peninsula yesterday, and it has downgraded into a low pressure system as it moves towards the heart of southern China. And so far, the Monsoon Trough is still over Luzon, bringing some afternoon or evening rain showers and thunderstorms. It's expected to move more to the south over Bicol and the Visayas within the next couple of days. That's the reason why we are having almost every day of afternoon or evening rain showers and thunderstorms. And just a few hours ago, we experienced some 23 millimeters only here in my barangay. Okay, while in other parts of Naga City, just light rain. And in other areas, there's zero rainfall. And you can hear now the thunderclaps. Okay, so the southwest monsoon is still there, but over the West Philippine Sea, affecting the areas of the Panatag Shoal, as well as the Calayan Island Group, including the rest of the Spratlys as well. And also over Palawan. And the tropical wave here yesterday has dissipated for today. We have another low pressure system that formed to the west of Guam. This is LPA 97W, but it has a lower chance of becoming a tropical cyclone. But we are monitoring this day to day for possible development because the computer models are very mixed when it comes to the forecast of the future development of 97W. It's currently almost stationary as of yesterday until today, and we will going to give you the very latest in a short while. As we look at the latest on the Madden-Julian Oscillation, if we are moving into a dry phase or wet phase, right now we are on a weak to mild wet phase. This is the phase diagram of the Madden-Julian Oscillation via the GFS model. If the green line is over this area, if the movement of that moves on the outer part of the diagram, it means that the Madden-Julian Oscillation, the wet phase, is strong. Okay, but since it's very close to the center of this diagram, it's currently weak. Okay, the Philippines is somewhere here. Okay, this area. So we don't have any extreme rainfall right now, only those afternoon or evening rain showers and thunderstorm. But when it comes to the monsoonal effects, it's not much. Okay, and here's the forecast until July 10, the first 2 weeks of July. Right now, the initial date as of June 25, that was 2 days ago, we are on the wet phase, but it's on a weak to mild level. And for the next 10 days, it will weaken. And come to the 11th to 15th day, that will be between July 5 to 10, it will again return, but still on a weak and mild structure. So we don't expect the southwest monsoon to become more intense, but we don't know within the next 5 days if it will change. This is going to change as well because of the output of the models. We know that forecast of more than 10 days will eventually change, but we still hope that it won't happen. Okay, so let's take a look at the MJO from the Australian Bureau of Meteorology. So this is the forecast. And you can see here, this is the Madden-Julian Oscillation wet phase. It disappeared over the Philippines, and it again reorganized over the Indian Ocean, over the Indian continent. So it's currently weak as of this time. Now for the fast animation from the University of Wisconsin Tropical Cyclone page, CIMSS. As you can see here, we have a weak Habagat here over the West Philippine Sea. Thunderstorm activity across the country. And here's 97W struggling to organize because of a possible wind shear generated by upper level lows. There's one here. We have an upper level low here. There's another one here moving over Taiwan. When we say upper level lows, these are low pressure area around 50,000 feet. So it's not going to affect the livelihood of the people, of the community, since it's up there. It might affect the flights. There will be some turbulence. Okay. Now for the zoom in satellite animation from windy.com, as you can see here, there are already developing thunderstorms all throughout the country, particularly here over eastern Visayas, northern Mindanao, and there's also a very small thunderstorm that originated along the foothills of Mount Isarug, and it's now moving towards the first district of Camarines Sur, Naga City. Only a few barangays, particularly here in San Felipe, had experienced some heavy downpour of up to 23 millimeters. Okay, and as of this time, it's already gone. Now, as we take a look at the latest wind and pressure forecast from the American model so far, there is a possibility of a low pressure system forming over the Philippine Sea within the next few days, and there is one here that could develop into a tropical cyclone outside of PAR, especially during the first week of July. And the southwest monsoon is somewhat weak, doing some thunderstorms across the area of Palawan and western Visayas, and it's not yet strong enough to create major flooding. And on Wednesday, July 2, there's a possibility of a low pressure system developing here over the West Philippine Sea, and there's another one here. And if we move it forward into July 3 onwards, this is going to be a low probability forecast. There's a system here north of Guam that could develop into a tropical cyclone, and it's somewhat dual or binary systems. And there's another one here over the Yayama Island chain east of Taiwan. And so far, it's not yet sure if this will push through, but you can see the southwest monsoon on a mild manner affecting the country. Okay, that will be until the July 11. And then there's another one here forming well left and right of our country, but this forecast is still highly uncertain. So we stick on the 5-day forecast until Wednesday. So far, it's still quiet across or within the Philippine area of responsibility. For the European model, it's the same with the American model for the next 5 days. There might be a established monsoon trough here. That's an area where the southwesterly and the northeasterly or easterly winds converge. So until Tuesday and Wednesday, July 1 and 2, the southwest monsoon is somewhat weak. Okay, this is the southwesterly wind flow affecting Palawan, Western Visayas, including Metro Manila and Bicol. but so far there's no significant weather system to form for the next 5 days. Okay, so that's the wind forecast from the European model and also from the American model. Now let's take a look at the rain forecast for the next 5 days. There's nothing to say here except for you guys to bring umbrellas and rain gear, because every day, every afternoon or evening, the chances of afternoon or evening localized thunderstorms and rainfall will be present. Okay, so you can see here tomorrow afternoon, Sunday afternoon, Monday, Tuesday until Wednesday, every afternoon we will experience isolated rain showers and thunderstorms across most parts of the country, particularly over Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Okay, and as for the ECMWF European Ensemble from easterlywave.com, this is now the location of LPA 97W, so the ensemble are aggressive enough to develop this LPA into a weak depression, but we still don't know. Okay, the forecast will still change in the next few days, so let's see. And we have here the latest from a new one from deepmind.google.com. This is the AI model of Google, DeepMind, and they have this ensemble experimental model, as you can see here, and also the Weather Next and ECMWF forecast models. As you can see, if we are going to play this, okay, let me post this. If we are going to drag this until the first week of July, the ensemble is only a few dots, meaning the formation is not high enough to happen. Okay, even if we add the two other former models of the DeepMind, Weather Next from Google, Artificial Intelligence, it also says that the chances of a cyclone developing is not high enough. Now, if we take a look at the European model, the ensemble and the high-res, it also shows the same situation, only a few dots, so there's nothing to worry about. Okay, so that's the latest from Google DeepMind Experimental Artificial Intelligence Model 1. Okay, so we are going to use this from time to time to see whether the tracks is compatible already with the European model. Okay, and so far for the latest from the Global Tropics Hazards Outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, valid for the next 2 to 3 weeks until with the third week highly uncertain. Week 2, valid July 2 to July 8. We are looking at a more than 60% of a tropical cyclone formation between Guam and the Philippines. Okay, because of that low pressure system and well-established monsoon trough. Now on week 3, valid July 9 to July 15, the formation of a tropical cyclone within the Philippines up to the area of Guam is more than 20%. So this is a little bit lower compared to the second week. So we're going to wait and see if these models will push through. But so far, like I said, the computer models of the America, of the US and the European countries are not yet agreeing with each other. As for Pag-asa, the latest on the tropical cyclone threat potential, this is also from the American model, so it's all the same. June 27 to July 3, there's the LPA here, which is under low to moderate chance of developing. While on week 2, July 4 to 10, it's low probability of developing. So most of them agrees that the formation is not high enough. Okay, now as for the wave forecast, so far for the next 5 days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, The wave heights here over the East Philippine Sea will remain at 1 meter over the central waters of our country. Also, around 0.2 meter up to 1 meter over the West Philippine Sea is also 1 meter. So overall, the rest of the open waters, or the rest of the Philippine Sea, will remain light waves, so suitable for fishing and sea travel. So there you go. That's the latest for today, Friday, June 27 until Monday, another weekend edition of our update. And we will return next week for another advisory, okay, from Typhoon2000. This is Mike Padua saying happy weekend to all. Stay safe always. And thank you so much for watching our channel. God bless to all. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Bye for now.